Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Uluwato Fayoyin. If you are new here, welcome and thank you for coming. Please consider subscribing and like my my video. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for staying with me. It means so much to me. Thank you so much. So today, without wasting so much of your time, I'll be talking to you about the things you need to know before coming to Canada. I have been in Canada for some years now, and there's so many things that I didn't know before moving. So I'm just going to be sharing with you today the things you need to know before moving to Canada. And with me here, I already have a jotter where I wrote some stuff down so that I don't forget. So I will be mentioning them and I'll be talking about it one after the other. So the first thing you need to know is cold. Canada, the cold. Oh, it is very cold in Canada. Like when I was coming to Canada, I could remember I came in January, and it is January in Canada is a very cold period, as in very cold, as in freaking cold. So when I was coming, I just went to buy a very light jacket. The jacket wasn't so it's not a very warm jacket. The jacket is very light, and I was like, okay, it's not gonna be cold, okay, no problem. And you know, I was like, no problem, because I was so happy that I'm coming to Canada. So every other thing didn't matter to me. So when I got here, Jesus, if you see the cold that hit me, when the cold hit me, I was like, okay. As in, the cold was so bad that I was so sick. I started having a lot of, I started getting sick. I started, when I blow my nose, blood start coming out. I started having sore throats and a lot of that. And if you're coming, you want to consider maybe coming here to buy your jacket, because I don't think every other place, except maybe you're coming from Russia or something, but if you're coming from like African countries, I think one thing you have to do is at least get a very thick jacket when you're coming to Canada, and make sure that you get a proper boot. Like myself, I think I wore a sneakers. You know, I want to be stylish, I want to be, you know, I want to be looking funky, not knowing that Canada code eats differently. So it was that crazy. So one thing you want to consider is make sure that your jacket is very thick, in case you can't get a very thick jacket. Depends on when you're coming though. If you're coming from maybe December and January, you want to make sure that your jacket, you know, be sporty. You know, if not, if that cold hits you, you're just going to faint. I mean, like, you're going to be sick big time, just like I was sick. That second thing you want to consider is the transport. Especially in winter, the buses are not reliable, so you want to make sure that you plan ahead before coming out, because during winter it's very cold and you don't want to be staying at the bus stop, and the cold is going to be killing you, you know. So you want to make sure that you plan ahead when you are taking the public transport. The number 3 things is job in Canada, except if you are a very choosy person. Like if you are like, okay, I want to sit in the office, I want to, you know, I want to wear I want to dress corporate, I want to do this. But if you are, I mean, like if you are not saying that this is a particular job that you want to do, I believe that you can get any kind of job in Canada, especially if you can work in a mall outlet and like a place where they sell food, like eatery and all of that. I believe that you can get a job on time, except for if you are, you know, you just want to I mean, like, I don't know, like you're looking for a corporate job, you might not get that on time getting to Canada. Okay, that's number 3. So the number 4 things you want to know is tips. And when I got to Canada is when I know that tips is one thing that they really value so much. So especially in eateries like restaurants. You want to, after someone has really served you, maybe their service, you like the way they interact with you, you want to give them a tip of maybe from, I don't know how much you can afford, but that is one thing that I noticed that Canadians really respect. And maybe you take taxi too, that is one thing that they feel like you should do. It's not because it's not compulsory, but I think it's a courtesy. If you can afford it, that is one thing that they really value in Canada. Number 5 thing is peace. Guys, look at my face. One thing I know in Canada is really peaceful. It's a very peaceful country, and I am so happy for that. Like, there is no way you will see someone carrying firearms around you. Like, you won't feel safe. Canada is very peaceful. It's a very peaceful country, and yeah, you can sleep and close your eyes. There is no stress, there is nothing. Everywhere is so calm. I don't know what number I am, but I'm just going to continue. They are very nice people too. I can tell you, it's in Canada that I see that I'll be going and people will talk to me, we start relating. Complete strangers, they would start talking to you like, hi, then from there we start talking about so many things. They are very friendly. I don't know, they are just friendly, and they are really amazing people in Canada. Yeah, they are so amazing, and that is one thing that I love about Canada. And language too. Language in Canada is I know that in Canada we have 2 official language, which is French and English. So if you are more of a French person, I think you should consider living in Montreal. In Montreal, all they speak is French. They don't speak more of English. They speak more of French rather than English. But if you are an English person, you want to consider the other province, the other places in Canada. But if you are more of a French person, I think you should consider Montreal. Okay. And one other thing I want to talk about is asking people if they are okay. Like some days ago, I was coming back from my children's school and I saw a lady by the road. She was somehow feeling tired and all of that. And I asked her, "Are you all right?" And before I asked her, her face was really our face was really confused. Like, when someone's face is, it's as if she's feeling bad. But when I asked her, "Are you all right, ma'am?" and she just, her face changed and she was really happy. And yeah, she was so happy to say, "Okay, thank you, I'm really fine, thank you so much, just that I'm tired." But from that, I can see that me asking her if she's okay or not really brought joy, to her. And she was, I saw it in her that she's very, she really appreciates it. So doing that is one thing that I have noticed in Canada, that they really value when you ask them, "Are you okay, ma'am? Are you okay, sir?" And yeah, that is one thing that I noticed too, that they do in Canada. And those things I'm telling you, it's not really what I do before moving to Canada, but moving to Canada has really changed that about me. Another thing I want to talk about again is culture. In Canada, they have several cultures and they are very interesting ones. So it's very easy to to fit into all this culture. And back from Nigeria, there is this thing that we do, that you can easily jump from one queue to the another. It's not like that in Canada. You have to queue if you want to buy something, if you want to do anything, you have to be on queue. There is nothing like, "I know this person," or maybe the oga pata pata, "I know the person, so I'm going to jump the queue." No, you have to be on the queue to do whatever you want to do. Everything is in order. So you want to make sure that if you're coming to Canada, there's no wuru wuru to the answer. You have to be on the line. You have to follow the protocol. Okay. Another thing in Canadians is that they are very they are socially polite people, like opening door for people, like lining up. Instead of cutting in, you say bye to people. Doing all of these things are very, are the things that I have learned in Canada that are really there are really, I mean, there are really new things that I'm learning. Like when you're passing, maybe you want to enter a mall or somewhere, you just see someone open the door for you and let you in. It doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. Like I was in a mall some days ago, a lady was coming, I was already at the door, so I had to like hold the door for her, and she was really happy. She was like, thank you, and I said, no problems. Like all these things. Who opened the door for you in Nigeria? Like, are you serious? Do they? No, they don't. And so those are the things that I didn't know before, and it was until I got to Canada that I was like, oh, this is very good. And these are the things that has really changed me, and I feel like you need to know before coming to Canada. Okay, the last thing I'm going to be talking about is you want to flash a smile. Canada people are so friendly, as in they are so friendly. I mean, I don't know how to say it. They are so friendly, very friendly people. So you want to make sure that when you're passing, or maybe when you see people, you want to ask them, you want to, I mean, you want to flash a smile to them, like, you know, they'll be, I mean, I don't know what a lot of people will be thinking about, but I've seen a lot of time whereby I won't be, I mean, I would be so moody, and you know, I would just be going on my own, and someone would just see me and they would just, and I'll just, I don't know, I will just smile by that person doing, I mean, that to me and smiling to me. That will change a lot of things in me. I don't know, but that is one thing that I have noticed about Canadians. They, I mean, like, yeah, that smiles, I think is something that is very important too. So yeah, and those are the things that I have learned since I got to Canada. And that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you think. If you're in Canada, let me know how Canada has changed you, and let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if you enjoy it, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please like and comment on the video. It really means so much to me, and I will appreciate it if you can do that. Thank you, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye. Mwah.